Hello there and welcome to episode 8. Finally have the beacon network all set up and ready to run. The reason why I'm logged out at the moment is I'm currently standing at the God Wars beacon, which decreases my health over time due to the snow. So I'll be logging in and starting that shortly, which it will skip to in the video. And I just did a clue before I started here. This took me about 3 minutes to do. It was, I think, 3 or 4 steps, very easy to do. And almost 700k, which is pretty nice. So I'm just going to get back to my Slayer task and then I'll start the network. Okay, here we go. At the fat. Might not go so well getting out of here. Because I did not bring any food with me. Go down please. Go down please. I'm gonna die. Go. Yeah, I'm dead. Damn it! I do believe I have 17 minutes to light all these. Just gonna casually do Slayer while doing this. This isn't the order that I had planned for actually doing these, but it works. Just 3 down. So I actually found out yesterday that the mint cakes fully restore your run energy, which is very useful, since they're so cheap because of the Preftinus agility course gives out so many, nobody really uses them. I just thought they were a random item before from the Gnome restaurant, but they're actually pretty useful, turns out. So it's not too bad that I didn't manage to do the one at Trollheim, because that one allows you to go down into the wilderness straight from that one, which is where I need to go after doing these two. And I still need to do the one at Berthorpe so I can run around and do that one. It does take a while to get to it, which is the only downside to that, but it should be fine. It's only been 3 minutes so far. There are ways to do this a lot quicker if you have some quests done, some of the achievement diaries done, and you can buy certain teleports and everything. Let's make sure I go the right way, that also helps. But I'm just going to use the lowestone networks because I don't really need to use that much. Also, I'm using magic logs in the beacons, which is quite costly, but it's just a safeguard because I tend to, well, I died, so things don't usually go to plan, as you've seen. Okay, so that's done, and that's done. Just talking to myself while I'm checking these off, and yeah, I'm gonna get both up. And again, I can't teleport to Trollheim at the moment because I haven't done the Edgar's Ruse quest, which you need to be able to unlock that teleport. So I do have to walk through the troll area, which isn't, it's okay, it just takes a little while, which is why I was planning to do the God Wars and go back through to Trollheim. But obviously I died and didn't make it because I didn't bring food with me, because I had the logs and the tools required to fix the windbreaker on the last one. So I'm just going to take that with me because I've got enough mint cakes to keep me going. Oh, let's actually light this one. That'd be good. And I will be doing the last one in the wilderness, just because it's harder to get back from that one. I was going to start in the wilderness, but then I'd have to go through Trollheim and God Wars, but I thought I'd be able to get back from God Wars to the Trollheim one, just to finish that up first and then finish up in the wilderness, because the other ones are pretty much a straight run. The only odd one out is the Goblin Village. Got the gloves. Maybe lagging a little bit. Alright, got my climb boots on. So on the RS wiki, it actually tells you that you need 64 agility to be able to do this. You actually don't. I don't know why it says that. You only need 60, and that's to be able to get into the God Wars dungeon area, which you could actually just use strength. I think other than that, you would need 36 agility or something like that. So you could actually cut it down a lot. I'm not sure if you need agility to be able to get onto one of the rocky areas in the wilderness to be able to climb up anything, but 60 was enough for me to load everything. So I knew that if I could load everything, then I'd be able to light them all, which is what I did yesterday. Just took a little while to run back because you have to bank for every single one because they use 20 logs, and as long as you use the same type, it doesn't matter which type you use. Obviously the higher tier you use, the longer you get to before the fire dies out. And if you have other requirements unlocked, then I do believe you can give the keeper, if there is one, you can give them a certain amount of logs and pay them, and if the fire dies down, they'll boost it back up. So you can just use logs for that, because it only takes, I think they last 7 minutes, 7 or 8 minutes, 7, 8, 9 minutes, somewhere around that, and you can actually run the entire thing in about 5 minutes. But I've taken 8 almost minutes now, so I would have failed terribly. And I still have to do the wilderness ones. So I've only got 4 left to do, so I should be fine with the mage logs. Hopefully. As you may see, I've uploaded 4 videos in the same day. The reason for that is I got a bit behind with some of my programming work, so I've been catching up on that and didn't really focus on the videos that much. And obviously it's been a week since I've actually posted anything anyway, so I thought I would just get these done. I have a few more planned, but I might be taking a few days solid break from RuneScape, so there'll be no progress at all, as opposed to what I'm doing at the moment. Is I'm just working on here on the side mostly and doing a bit of programming. I want to focus solely on programming, and if any of you are interested, I want to one of my projects that I'm working on, I want to record it. I want to build it up as a tutorial for how to for programming in the languages that I use, so that could be pretty useful. If anyone is interested in using GameMaker or seeing what I actually do in the business aspect. Plus, if I'm recording it, then I'm focusing more rather than watching anything. Or why did it not go down? That's why you need 64 agility. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to the file load here. Okay, so if you if you want to go down here, then you need the 64 agility, but it's not really required. It would help, of course, but oh well. Just gonna run back up here. But yeah, with the programming using GameMaker, I am the official programmer for Adrenalite Studios. If you have looked at our videos, full videos before, you'll see Let's Make for a Wall Defense game. That is by our artist, who is also a programmer, but I focus on the programming, whereas my art sucks. It's the only problem with me doing a tutorial is if I'm doing the art, it's all going to be placeholder art, so to be replaced at a later date, and it's going to suck really badly in the meantime. But I can do pretty good content in a small time if I focus properly, which I'd like to get more done. Currently working on one game that's almost ready to be released in beta, so hopefully that will be out soon. But that still has a little bit more work to do on it. So I'll make sure I'm in the right area here. That's the Berthold one. Then I should hit the Trollheim one, I think. Oh no, it's going to be this one first. So we would have actually missed that. It would have just gone straight north. Trying to run into the dragons, they will kill you. Go up, please. Thank you. One problem with the NXT client, the new RuneScape client, is you don't see a lot of animations or they're delayed. So it seems like it's not doing anything, but it actually is. Great example for this is the clan citadels. We'll be standing there doing the woodcutting or mining, which is all we currently have in the clan, and I don't know if I'm actually doing anything, and then all of a sudden the experience is popping up. Okay, yeah, I'm actually doing something. But I just keep clicking, like, am I doing anything? I don't know. Or I'll not be paying much attention, and I'll be looking at it, it's like, I'm just standing there doing nothing. Or sometimes I'll just be running into the tree, because that's what it does. And I don't know if it's been done or not. Let's just click it anyway. But yeah, it's very annoying. So I might end up using the old client, but I do really like the NXT client. Oh, bought mint cakes and not even using them. Okay, so I should have one here. No, that's the God Wars one. So there's one by the temple at the back here, just past it. You can see it there. And then there's one in the frozen plateau, which again, with lunar spells, you can teleport there. Which you could teleport there and just run back, or do a couple, go suicide in the KBD and something else, and then teleport yourself back and do the rest. So do that one. Down there. One more left. And then we'll finally have the ads. Which is going to sound terrible, but I probably won't use it for a very long time. For possibly next goals on this account, I either want to, and it's quite a stretch, before I start training Slayer in combats, past what I already have, I want to get the Bone Crusher and the Charm Impling from Dungeoneering, which, if I remember correctly, is about 2.3 million experience worth of tokens. Or is it 130k? Still, it's a lot. There we go, there's the ads. What am I wearing? I'm just gonna, yeah, I'll try and get back. Either that or I'll also work on unlocking Prifdiness, which might not really be a great idea at the moment because I don't really have any stats that I can use there. But obviously, I think for most of them you need a lot of quests. I think it's something like 25, 26 quests you need to unlock the entire thing, and a lot of 70 plus skills. So that could be fun. But I have to admit, I do really like the AFK thieving there with my other account, which is the RuneScape 3 version of this account. I think I'm sitting at about 70 mil thieving experience because it's just AFK. You can just sit there and do nothing, make about 500k an hour AFK doing nothing. Mining there is very nice. If you really hate mining and you want AFK mining, you can AFK mining there. And but you do need, I think, at least it's like 90 between 90 and 92 is the stats for most of the preferences stuff. There's fishing there as well. Agility course is nice, and the harmony pillars, I think they are for agility. You can get 20k a day from that. That takes about 5 minutes if you're paying attention. And why am I? Oh yeah, I'm trying to get past the wall here without realizing it's there. And what else is there? There's the construction portal, the summoning portal pillar is close. You can get from thieving from the Amlod clan. You can get the what are they called? The porters that bank things for you. So they're very nice to have. I think they last like 16 items per thing. So if you fill your inventory up with them, you can get like 600 items in inventory. And just either mining or woodcutting or killing dragons or whatever. I think it banks the bones, or is it the hides? I think it's the hides. So the hides with the bone crusher, you just get rid of the bones, and you're just banking for free. Very nice. So we want to do beacon network. Let's actually talk to the king. That could help. Da-da-da. Beacons. Claim a reward. Ring of Fire. Flame Gloves. And the Inferno adds. That is nice. It's 62 woodcutting as well. I think when it was released, however many years ago, I got it a little while after it came out, and I was training woodcutting back then. And it looks very weird. It's supposed to be red, but it's got a very weird shine to it. Kind of purple. Not sure why. I think it's doing something weird with the armor there. But yeah, I used it way back when. I think I had probably 90 plus woodcutting, and I think I had about 96 fire making. And I think I did 96 fire making to 99, all from the Inferno ads. Because I just used to AFK use at the Gnome Stronghold, which I don't think anybody really does that anymore. But I mean, obviously once I unlock Ivy, I'll be probably doing Ivy. But there we go, burning logs from woodcutting, which is going to be very nice. I mean, obviously you don't get the logs, but it's just awesome. Just to be able to get, I mean, AFKing anyway, pretty much doing woodcutting, but I'm getting fire making experience at the same time. It's going to take a little while to get the remainder of the experience. I'm pretty much halfway to 99 there, so I still need the 6.53 million experience to be able to hit 99. But that'd be very nice to be able to do that while training woodcutting. But yeah, so I probably won't upload any videos for a little while. I might do my next one. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's just more of a parody really, but I thought it'd be pretty funny to do. And then, like with one of my previous videos with the Hop and Shop on Old School RuneScape, I asked if anyone really wanted me to do a lot of shops, to just go through a ton of different shops, see how much I can make from the different shops that I have unlocked. And I think I might just do that anyway. One person has asked me for it. Obviously, not very many of you watching the series at the moment, but as you're listening to this now, then there might be more people watching it, which would be very nice to do, because I'd like to see this take off a bit more. But I will also be focusing on programming this week, and probably next week as well, because I would like to get at least one of my games releasable. The one that I will be recording, hopefully that won't take too long to make, so hopefully that won't take too much time away from this, but I might just end up doing very AFK things on both games. Like I can do runespan on here, probably woodcutting on here. What else is AFK? Not much. Might do a bit of mage experience because I need 72 for the Fremenic Diary, I think. Slayer is kind of AFK, but I would like to be able to focus on the programming 100% if I can, or at least 90+%. But with Runespan, you really don't need to do much. So we'll see. But anyway, that is the ads done. Goal number 1 is done. Kind of disappointed that it looks very funny. I'm just going to see if there is anything going on with the armor overlap there. I don't have any space. Awesome. Like that. No, it's just purple. That looks terrible. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be red and yellow, but yeah, that sucks. Also with the fire making boost, I get the extra experience there, 2% experience, plus the ads will burn the logs for me. I can't remember if the ads is equivalent to rune or dragon. If it's equivalent to dragon, that would be very nice. Until I unlock Biffness, I probably won't bother getting a dragon hatchet. Actually, I think I have one already. I think I splurged and got it. Yeah, because it's like 1 mil or something. So I just got that because if you add anything into the tool belt, like say I added in the dragon hatchet when I was like probably 10 woodcutting, that will give you every lower tier without you having to buy every single one and add them, which is pretty great. And as far as I can tell, not a lot of people actually know that. But invention. Oh, that's automatic. I'd like to be able to unlock invention actually. That'd be very nice. I think I started making a junk tab. I don't know if it was on this account. No, it's actually on here. All this junk that I've been collecting, I need to sort most of it. Things like the jug of vinegar, and I've just got, well, I'm not gonna, I don't think you can even disassemble a cat. It just sounds terrible. But just random things like these short bow used and everything that I've been using for fletching. Just going to disassemble everything and get some invention pads. But I might work towards that. I definitely want to get the Bone Crusher and the Impling Charm just to make Slayer a bit easier for experience. And I don't actually plan to grind prayer in terms of buying bones and going to the altar or whatever and doing all that. I want to do most of it as I can from Bone Crusher and the crystals in Prifddinas, because you can get them from thieving. And I mean, you can buy them for 50k. I don't think they're as good as Dragon Bones on the altar, but we'll see. And I might end up following Spotlight to get Thala to buy the 3rd age pieces, or 1st age, I think it is, for the prayer boost. Gives you like an extra 2.5% prayer experience, so I might be getting them. And again, I might just go through some quests to unlock some more content. But yeah, as for now, I won't be doing anything specific, as dungeoneering does need quite a lot of attention, so I probably won't be doing that. And I'll look into what I need to do for this. Finally, I can clear all these things off. Get rid of that. Don't want that. And then obviously I'd like to be able to get everything trained up and be good for killing everything, because compared to using my maxed out account, compared to this one with the 30s and 40s for stats, it's very different in combat terms. Whereas with the max one, I can just come in with mage and just wipe everything out, and here I'm just struggling to even hit anything, let alone kill it. But yeah, hopefully we'll see something from that soon, and stay tuned. Thanks.